welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm London Sagree, and thank you for supporting by clicking on this video. So today I'm going to be showing you all how I installed these gorgeous tape-in extensions at home. I of course started off with purchasing the tape-ins from 7 Strands Raw Extensions, my absolute favorite hair brand. This is actually my third purchase from them, and this time I did purchase 2 sets of wavy 16-inch tape-ins, which I did dye jet black before installing. And with tape-ins, they do recommend you use 2 bundles for a full head, especially if your hair is on the thinner side, which mine kind of is. And each set comes with 40 pieces, and you are to take 2 tapes and sandwich them on a section of hair. Professionals also do recommend that you start with freshly washed, clarified hair with absolutely no product. I'm a 4C girl, so I did make sure I did a deep condition before starting, and right before I blow dried my hair, I went in with the Kenra blow dry spray, which I've been seeing so many people use on their hair, and it comes out so silky. And I also learned that it can be used as a heat protectant, which was definitely a plus for me because I needed one. And I sprayed this all over my hair, and I went in to detangle, and before I cut my blow dryer on, I just worked that product in, and it really surprisingly y'all, made my hair way easier to detangle and blow dry, which I loved. So if you live near an Ulta, please go pick this up. It is an essential. And after I finished blow drying my hair the best that I could, might I add, I went in with my Babyliss titanium flat irons to press out my hair. And this is where I started to get really nervous, y'all. Even after all the videos I watched prior to this, I wanted a really natural install that I could easily throw up into a bun or a little ponytail or whatever. So I decided to start in the back to make sure I had enough hair to cover the back of my ponytail, and it really just made more sense to do so anyway. So I left about 3 fingers width of hair out and perfected the parting as best as I possibly could. You're gonna need a lot of mirrors for this. I'm gonna just throw that in there now. I was using the bathroom mirror, a mirror behind me, and my camera hooked up to my MacBook in front of me, which really helped the process. I also left out a good amount of the sides of my hair to cover up the tapes. I feel like it's really your preference depending on how you know you like to style your hair. And girl, I had to press on my bitty bees, so excuse that as I'm pressing those out. It got real when I was about to apply the first tape. So with tape-ins, this white cover I'm peeling off reveals the sticky part that you apply to your hair. And before applying, I tried to just measure out exactly where I wanted to place this because I did not want to mess up. I also do want to mention you do not want to place the tape directly on your scalp at all. There should be no tape on your scalp, only on your hair, because this will make the tape-ins very uncomfortable, especially when you try to flip them up to go into a ponytail. After I did lay the tape down, I just tapped it into my hair. You only need what hair actually sticks to the tape. You don't need to force any hair to try to stick to it. And this was after I laid all the other top tapes down. I was so proud of myself, y'all. But this was just the start, So to begin sandwiching, I parted my hair directly under where my hair stuck to the top tape. If that makes any sense. Y'all, I'm a visual learner, so that made sense to me. I don't even know. But I tried to place the bottom tapes as neat and even as possible, which I feel like I did do a pretty good job on my head. And I continued to sandwich the hair together by pressing them together. After I finished that first row, I did a little ponytail test just to be sure that it was flat and that you really couldn't see any of the tapes. So for the next row, I did about 2 fingers width and repeated that same process with 3 tapes on this section. This can really vary depending on how you plan to style your hair, but I do suggest that when you are doing your tapes on the sides, you apply them slightly at an angle just to be sure when you go to put your hair up that it lays nice and flat. I did go ahead and speed this part of the video up just because I was repeating the same process, and it's kind of self-explanatory at this point. I was so happy when I got to the front section because I could finally see what was going on in my head, and I was just ready to be done. You guys know you spend the whole day in the salon, it's hot, and you just want to get out the chair. Yeah, that was me, and I was just ready to be out of that bathroom and go on about my day. So with this section, I parted my hair based off of where I usually style my hair, and I made sure that there was enough hair to cover up the tapes. Be mindful of this because I had to go in and remove a tape, which was so painful, and I 10 out of 10 do not recommend. For me, I just applied 4 tapes to this half of the top section. As you can see, I even had to cut a tape so I could fit it in there. And to break it down, I did a full tape and half of a tape on one row, and then the same thing on the second row. I went ahead and repeated these same steps to the other half of the section as well. I wanted to make sure I could fit in as many tapes as possible because I actually ended up only using 1 bundle, and I had 6 individual tapes left over. So not overspent on some tape ins, y'all, but that's okay. I have a whole bundle left for a rainy day, but yeah. Here I was just making sure everything checked out and you couldn't see the tapes at any angle, which you couldn't. It was actually so weird feeling the tapes in my hair, but oh well, we're finally done and I'm just loving this install. Alright everyone, that was the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed watching me install these tape-ins. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and comment. It really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you all in the next one.